Hi everybody, Zex Reacts, and welcome back to another episode reaction of Fairy Tail. Today moving on with episode 283, and going on from there we have this episode and then the next one, 284, going on before we finally hit the second Fairy Tail movie, Dragon Cry. I'm so excited to check that one out. So we're going to be doing the next two episodes in this video today, guys, and I can't wait. We are right in the middle of this battle against Avatar. We basically have this Avatar group trying to do a purification plan against this town, which basically means killing them all in the name of Zeref. Trying in hopes to get Zeref to appear to them. And what we know about Zeref, guys, I kind of said this last video too, is that killing people in the name of him is not how to get him at all. It's going to be the complete opposite of what they hope to achieve with that, because what we've learned about Zeref, guys, is that he kills everything he touches or is near, but he hates that that's what happens when he does that. He doesn't want to just flat out kill everybody and cause this destruction. It's just what happens when he's out and about with people, and it's part of his whole curse thing that's going on with him. So the more he loves, the more he cares, the more death happens to him and around him, and so it's a horrible, tragic curse that he just can't really escape out of. So he wants himself to be killed, hence the demons, the books of Zeref, END, all that stuff. That's where we're at, guys, with the knowledge of what's going on with him. I can't wait to learn more about it. You guys tell me that there's so much more still to come with him, and I can't wait. I'm so excited. So we're going to see what happens next, guys, with this Avatar battle. Most of the team of Avatar kind of got wiped out and kind of got showed up last episode, which surprised me at first, but then the more I thought about it, and you guys also kind of mentioned it on Patreon and in the comments of my other video, is that the Avatar group was very similar to Tartaros. They had very similar elements, where it's like a whole big team. It was a whole big hideout that they had, and very similar, you know, as far as the characters themselves. But then, you know, where Tartaros was such a threat, we have Avatar just kind of getting knocked out in like one or two punches and just being done. And so I think, you know, some of you guys said that it was more of like treated as a joke because this story has been done before. It was all just kind of like a funny thing. I kind of also think of it as, you know, it was to also showcase just how far the Fairy Tail members have grown and how much more powerful they have become within that year's time of you know, initially beginning all this training and defeating Tartaros and all that. So I can't wait, guys. I'm so excited. Let's just dive right in with episode 283. Thank you so much for watching and joining in with me today. It means so much. So thank you again. Please like this video if you haven't yet, and consider subscribing if you haven't yet for more reactions coming soon. We do have the Patreon going on still, guys, where you can help support this channel if you're interested. So feel free to check it out. The link is in the description below, and thank you for your consideration with that, and thank you for those of you that already have. So, all right, guys, here we go with episode 283 of Fairy Tail.
As Natsu and friends are locked in battle with the black magic cult Avatar, Urza, Juvia, and Wendy swoop in, giving them an advantage over
so the big reveal last time, guys, was that Gray was in fact undercover. I was split 50-50 with that.
Revealing he'd expected their arrival. Meanwhile, something weighs
Dragon Force back. That was really cool.
How to prevent Rogue's tragic message from the future.
And all, yeah, this is so cool. I love that they brought this back, guys.
Will infect Rogue
all of this whole thing, this whole fight,
and destruction.
And why Fairy Tail is there is all simply because of this message from future Rogue.
Annihilation, but also prevent the future Rogue warned them of from becoming reality.
Love this song. Digging it so much. Yeah, so last time, guys, they also kind of revealed that Rogue and Frosh were supposed to originally go to Avatar, and Frosh would have been killed in that whole situation, thus creating the future Rogue we know and despise. So Natsu went in his place, which right there changed history, or changed the future, I mean. And yeah, and so as far as we know, Frosh is going to be okay, I think. And now Fairy Tail's handling Avatar instead of Rogue. Excited to see this beard show up that Makarov has. And how he feels about everybody coming back together. I hope he's on board, and like we just, because I mean, ultimately it was his decision to disband the guild, so I don't know. Unison raid, I saw that. Just dance along, guys. I love this song. So good. Grabbing Lucy's hand right there is like such reminiscent to like all the times he's ever done that, like the Field of Gold scene, and just every time he like is so gung ho, like, hey, let's go off in this adventure, and he just grabs her hand. It's so cute. This is the one guy that every other member of Avatar seemed pretty
this can't be real.
weak and able to be defeated quickly, but this last guy, I'm almost getting the impression like he'll be a challenge.
Doesn't matter
Maybe not. We'll find out.
The odds are against you. Chumps like you will never beat Fairy Tail.
And when Ikatsunagi begins to tremble the ground beneath us, the purification will begin.
How about I make you tremble?
Ikatsunagi.
Your Eminence,
All right.
forgive me, but we may need to postpone the purification plan sacrifices. We're about to lose every single one of our branches.
He's right, so you should give up now.
That voyage always ends in suffering.
Look at that. Swatted it.
He deflected it?
It would appear that you are a highly skilled wizard. But will you be able to deflect this?
Yep.
Impressive, alas.
Just the fact that this guy's in a mask is really making me wonder if it's somebody we know from the past episodes. Or is he just some new random person?
Break it?
Time will tell.
Oh, of course your attacks go right through.
He thinks he can just push his way through?
Dream on, kid.
There's not a wizard alive who can break through Master
Crap.
Arlok's magic walls.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Nice try,
Bust
pal.
through them all. Let's
These
go.
walls ain't gonna stop me.
Impossible!
Iron Fist!
And he's done. I was wrong. I was wrong again. Oh, they all got hit. That's cool.
You'll still suffer defeat.
What?
I burned away the flesh from my own face for this day. It was worth every last morsel of pain. If it were possible, I would do it all again.
What's with all the crazy talk?
O terrifying god of battle, remember our covenant. I made the requisite sacrifice. Now unleash your fury. Ikatsunagi, I summon thee!
What the?
Not good. Not good.
Not good. Uh-oh.
Just said that.
My first tingling.
What's going on?
I sense a vortex of magic power forming.
Everybody's gonna die and I'm so totally psyched.
It's finally happening.
The sacrifice has started and soon we'll meet our Dark Lord Zeref.
Something feels wrong.
Your Eminence! It's gonna kill us too!
Oh.
Huh? Whoa! It's a big old foot!
Out of the way! That gigantic monster is gonna crush you!
Those are his men. Awful.
This is how the purification plan works.
What do you mean?
The true sacrifices are the souls of every last devoted follower of Avatar. The townspeople are just a bonus.
Okay. That was in the fine
They
print
have
when they
pledged
signed
their
up for
lives
Avatar,
to
probably.
Zeref, and now they are giving their very souls. Their gifts will entice our Dark Lord to appear to us. He will guide us into a grand new age.
Say what?
Where did it even come from? It's one of the 18 battle gods of Yakima. How is that possible? He's beginning to attack!
Oh man, not good. This is another moment, guys. I can't decide what's going to happen. Like,
The ground's being torn
this is
apart!
a 50-50 thing. Like, either Fairy Tail is going to just be that much more powerful than they have been in the past and just wipe this god out, or they're going to have like
Hang on.
some
You see
Avatar
what I
members
see?
join them to like and tag team it and defeat this thing after a big
Somebody's
fight.
up there, running on the sword.
Maybe
No
Natsu will
way.
just do it.
It can't be.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
Natsu!
Your efforts will be in vain. You cannot stop a god. His power is far beyond your understanding.
Don't you care about them? This is not how you treat your friends!
Fool, your youthful inexperience has left you so naive. Time teaches us that friends are but a means to an end.
You're wrong! Friends are people that share the same goal, who come together because that's the only way to move forward. They might not all look alike or think alike, but they make a pledge to grow together, help each other, and put their faith in each other.
What you're talking
It's like the
about
best
is just
speeches. I love it.
dependency.
I don't give a crap what you call it. But what I'm talking about is the bond that's always been my salvation. Friendship is what gives me power. It's what fires me up.
You cannot hurt a god.
I made a promise to protect those dear to me.
Oh god.
I will never stand by and watch when someone needs me. Not again. That's why I'll get even stronger! My father Igneo gave me this flame! Fire Dragon King! Destruction Fist!
Wow. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Is he done now? Wow. Yeah, okay, wow. More powerful than a god. God Slayer now.
My friend, you've grown so strong.
Impossible! How could this have happened?
We're Fairy Tail.
Please don't hurt us!
You fools! The purification plan isn't over yet!
We're just gonna have to do this first.
Abel, no! How dare you?
Backups arrived.
You left yourself completely open.
Don't let anyone escape! Arrest all of these scumbags!
It's Gagio.
I don't understand.
Obviously, they work for the council now.
It's Bizarro World! Levy, wait up! Hey, Lulu. Wow, I guess the rumors were true. You're really working for the council now. I missed you so much!
Good to see you guys.
Natsu!
Been a long time.
Hey there.
Whoa, you look just like Gagio.
Are you trying to get under my skin already?
Nah, man,
Oh
I
my
just
God.
thought you were too much of a rebel to work for the council.
But that old tree did offer me a job.
You mean old Warren hooked you up?
Oh, that metallic young man? That's really something. He's the head of the custody
Well, that's right, because he's
enforcement
like a
unit
member of
now?
the council now that
And he
he's
joined
one of the
because
Wizard
of
Saints.
the advice I gave him? Honestly, I was only joking.
That means any guild wizard has to do what I tell him. So I'm gonna be putting you under arrest, Salamander, for making that stupid, ugly face! And you're going down for indecency! Juvia, you're too clammy!
I am?
Yep! Happy, you're eating way too much fish!
I mean, this isn't a crime, okay?
And Wendy Marvel, you're under arrest because reasons!
What? But I didn't do anything!
That leaves you. I shouldn't have to explain what you did, Gray. Don't expect me to go easy on ya.
Oh.
Hey, Urza!
No, she's angry!
I'm so scared not to!
Listen up. Just because you look like Gajiel, that doesn't give you the right to behave like him.
The hell are you saying? I am Gajiel!
No way. The Gajiel I know would never work for the Council.
Is that so?
This man is in fact the real Gajiel.
He is?
You weren't joking? You really didn't believe it was
Just the fact
him?
that it's like such a debate.
I'm
is
glad
just
that's
great.
been cleared up.
We've got Arlock! Bring him into custody!
Let me go!
Well, this is embarrassing.
I'm so bummed!
This is my worst nightmare.
As I'm sure you can tell, we were ultimately able to bring Avatar's purification plan to a halt.
It was clear when we stormed their hideout.
Doesn't look like anybody's here.
Check this out.
The ultimate elimination will be held at Malba. This looks a lot like Gray's magic.
Sure does.
We never would have been able to find this place without your help, Gray.
Not gonna lie, you had me fooled.
Wish I could say the same for you, but you gotta do some work on your disguises.
Oh! You knew that was me?
I'm
Oh,
lost.
that's right.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
And where did Urza come from?
I'll explain later.
So that's them, Gray's former guildmates.
Their bond still seems extremely strong to me.
It feels so good to work as a team with all of you again.
You look like you've gotten a little taller, am I right?
Sorry, I'm exactly the same as before. It feels like we're back at the old guild hall.
I have to admit, I feel the same.
I've really been missing times like these.
This is so good, just seeing everybody
All right,
back.
victory is ours. Let us raise a shout of triumph.
Love it. Let's go.
Of course, we come all the way out here because we were worried.
And instead, they've somehow managed to take down an entire army all by themselves.
Where'd Frosh run off? Oh, man! Hey, Frosh! Where are you?
Did Frosh have to go mingle with them?
Hold on. I think that's Frosh from Sabretooth.
Yep, I think so too.
Big jerk! He broke his promise to me!
What do you mean?
Gray Fullbuster will kill Frosh.
Oh.
I want you
Forgot
to
it was
swear
Gray.
you'll
I
stay
forgot they
put.
said it was Gray.
You and Frosh can't leave town until I get back.
And not just Avatar themselves. I
All right, you.
forgot about that.
Get closer so I can see your cute little face!
Huh?
Just looking at you makes me happy!
Yes, Frosh is adorable, but you still need to try to get control of yourself.
I know, but I can't help it.
Gray, should I be worried, darling? I'm cute too!
Gosh.
Oh no! Is he trying to take away my Frosh?
You do realize everyone loves Frosh, right?
Hey, Natsu!
We just wanted to come and congratulate you on a job well done.
I'm gonna be right there, Frosh!
Oh wow, it looks like Sting and Rogue are here too.
You gotta give Frosh back to me now!
Okay, sorry about that. There's no reason for you to get upset.
I think so too.
Come on, Frosh. You should know better than to run off like that.
I'm sorry.
Calm down, Rogue. No need to be all harsh.
What?
God, this is awesome.
You're working for the council now? This is just a joke, right?
I had a feeling he'd
Lucy
say
saw
that.
it too.
Oh, you think
She
it's
knows
a joke? Huh?
Natsu's real
Well, you
motivation
can laugh
there.
about it plenty in jail!
Hey, relax. He was
So
just being
Future Rogue's
friendly.
officially
Gray, my love,
gone.
how
Never
come
gonna
you never
happen.
once treated me with the same affection you're giving Frosh?
Jeez, give me a break and stop being so freaking clingy.
That was awesome, guys. I'm going to talk more about it in the next episode, but let's just move on, guys, and keep going. Here we go. The Midian Academy of Magic. Okay.
It's almost unthinkable.
Yes, these ideas. You wrote this treatise yourself?
Yes.
I see.
The work is quite impressive, but I cannot condone the content.
It would surely be looked
So
upon as an act of
we
hubris.
seem to be having a big Zeref
Such thinking would risk
centric
drawing the ire of
episode.
the god of
Finally,
life and death.
this is episode 284,
Thus,
guys.
We will not allow you to
what
continue
happens.
pursuing this magic.
Well, Zeref, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
I'm so excited. There's so much we can learn in this episode.
All I want is to understand why people live, and why it is we die. There has to be a reason.
A dream? Can't remember the last time I had one. Natsu. It's been ages since my younger brother was with us. At the time he was taken,
Brother?
his life was just beginning. I could never understand why he had to die. And so,
what?
That became my life's mission.
Wow, just to throw that out there, right in the beginning, and we're not saving it for some big cliff at the end. So, it's his brother? And he died, as he said? I'm trying to wrap my head around all this, guys. I'm just oh my god, big reveal here. And then he just flaunted that little big moment reveal. So, oh, it's just my brother, no biggie. I'm like, oh my god, what is happening right now? Oh. So is this Natsu? Okay, so Natsu, all we know about Natsu's childhood is that he was wandering the woods and then was found by Igneel. And so we don't know anything about his
There's still much work
birth,
to be done.
his
But if
family.
we find a way to amass the 2.7 billion units of magic power needed, the
So
revived
if he's
system will
Zeref's
become
brother
reality.
and died,
It's unbelievable.
then maybe Zeref...
Revive system could bring back the dead?
Okay, yeah, so Zeref's trying to bring back his brother, bring back Natsu. Obviously, he had to have succeeded because Natsu's alive.
How many times must I repeat myself,
But
Zeref?
maybe...
The type of magic that you're exploring is strictly forbidden. Have you
God,
not
I'm so,
considered the toll?
what is going on right
the
now?
sheer number of lives that must be sacrificed for your design to work? Life and death are both bound by nature.
So maybe
And
he had
they
to
fall under the
infuse
rules
some
of
kind of
gods,
demon
not mere
thing or
mortals.
create a demon
Consider life.
to bring Natsu
There
back, and
exists
that's
an element of
END.
human
That's
choice in its creation,
part
does
demon
there not?
inside of him. I don't know
So
much
then,
about all
why
this yet.
should
though.
death be fully
Bear with
exempt
me,
from
guys,
that?
but oh my god, I'm losing my mind a little bit.
Selim, I beseech you to have mercy on this boy's soul.
Gosh, I'm still floored, guys. So I'm trying so hard to wrap my head around this because this really was a huge reveal, and it was really, I keep saying it, they just casually oh hey, yeah,
Zeref.
brother.
Yes, sir?
Are you ignoring my commands? I told you to stop working on this Eclipse project.
Ooh, Eclipse.
But the design is almost complete.
Wow,
And
so
I
he
figured
invented
out how
that
to
too.
avoid the
That was his
ethical
whole
dilemma.
idea.
A door that takes us through time, backwards.
But why return to the past?
Well, I
save his brother.
It's all part of a recurring focus of your work. I can only assume your ultimate goal is to bring your late brother back to life. Despite our repeated warnings over the years, you
God,
remain
this is,
obsessed with the
crazy.
dangerous idea of reviving the dead.
So I was starting to say, guys,
And because of
Zeref
this,
succeeded,
the board
but
has
maybe
decided to expel
whatever he
you.
does, that's going to cause
This was not
his
an easy
own
decision.
curse to
We
form,
all
and
had
now
such
he-
high hopes for you.
the way he lives.
Not now! Please, sir!
God.
Your brother is never coming back. And nothing you can do will change that.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just his own ability.
What's happening?
Teacher, help me!
This must be the wrath of Arcel.
Oh, wow. They all died.
Before I knew it, the lives of every teacher and student at the academy had been snuffed out.
Wow.
I had indeed drawn the wrath of Arcel. This curse is one of contradiction. The deeper my concern for life, the more I'm surrounded by death.
Gosh, like, this curse is so horrible, but it's like a perfect curse. Like, in thinking that curses are bad because...
The only way to suppress it is to have no concern.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
life.
Like, just what he's saying, like, to
This
save
curse
people,
also
he has
stopped
to
my
act
process
and,
of aging,
like, he
dooming
doesn't
me
care
to live
and
forever.
avoid people and be secluded, and what a way to live. Like,
After the
that's
school, I was
no good
plagued
way
by
to live.
conflict, unfathomable guilt for taking so many lives. Yet the fact that I could continue my studies forever pleased me greatly. My death will bring all this to an end. So I began to undertake the most taboo magic of all. That which creates life. I brought into existence demons that could kill me, known today as demons of the books of Zeref. If only those demons were powerful enough to finish me off. Eventually, I created my magnum opus that could bring all this to an end. In fact, I called it END. Ethereus, Natsu, Dragneel. But this was not some object or tool to be used as a means to an end. He was human from the beginning, flesh and blood. I had cared for my beloved brother's body all those years, waiting for this day.
Wow, my God.
My deepest desires have both been made flesh. Natsu, do you remember me? I am your older brother, Zeref.
Oh my God.
Ethereus,
This was
Natsu, Dragneel.
a much needed
I'm sure you'd like to
backstory.
know how you
Like,
were paired with Igni.
It's all coming together, guys.
As
I
well
love
as
it.
my
I love it. I
connection to
love it.
Mavis. But those tales will be told later. At the moment, there's a very important man that I need to meet with. It's rather surprising that you agreed to have this discussion. I can assume this is how you normally look? How's your arm healing up? Well, Acnologia?
Black Wizard, what is it you want?
What
You
is
crave
happening right now?
destruction, Yet you hardly indulge yourself. If you so desired, you could use your power to bring the entire world to its knees. But for some reason you haven't. Whether it's a matter of principle or ambition is unclear.
The same could be said of you.
To
God,
be
he has
quite
this
honest,
evil voice,
my indecision
like this
is what has
creepy evil
kept me
voice.
out of the fray.
It's menacing voice.
Should I side with humans and do battle with you? Or would the opposite better suit my needs? But I've come to the conclusion that the question itself is flawed. After weighing my interests, I am on neither side. Both you and mankind should be wiped out. You have been waiting for a serious challenge, correct? I am the one who will bring that to you. The world will bear witness.
Chills.
A human, a dragon, and an immortal will constitute this final battle.
Oh my God. Oh, cool little segues here.
In my opinion, Magnolia
I don't even
is
know
the
what to
jewel
say,
of
guys.
Eastern
I'm so
Fiore.
like
But it's shown
blown
much
away
brighter
right
than
now.
the Fairy Tale Guild Hall was part of the skyline. Strange to think it's been a year since we walked these streets. After the fight with Avatar, our group needed to split up for a while, but we agreed to reconvene here in Magnolia.
I won't be long, but I need to report back to Jalal first.
Hey, Gajil.
Hello.
Did you not tell the council about us? Keep it hush-hush.
They wouldn't approve of us shacking up.
Give me a break! I mean me and Urza's mission!
We need to report back as well, but we'll meet you there ASAP.
Kinda thought working for the council was my true calling.
That is supposed to be a joke, right?
I bet old Woodface will be sad to see me go.
No, that one's definitely a joke.
I should arrest you for that!
No crime in being funny!
It's a shame, but I seriously doubt we're gonna get any information about Zeref from those Avatar members. They worshipped him, but they didn't actually know him.
Exactly. Like they had no idea what he
Is something wrong?
really wanted or how to reach him, because what they were going to do was completely wrong.
Of course I am. I just kind of got lost in my memories for a second. So many memories were made in this town. Some are sad, some are happy.
So cool
Most
to
of
see all
them
this.
still make me smile. I formed them with my fairy tale family. I was afraid after what happened last year, those memories would be all we had left.
Master, are you out of your mind?
What's wrong with you?
I can't believe you wouldn't talk to us first. How will we put food on the table?
Yeah, we need money!
Tell us you're joking!
I am disbanding the Fairy Tale Guild, which means from this point on you must forge your own way forward. That's final.
If you want to quit so bad, why don't you just leave by yourself?
Yeah!
A real man never quits! Fairy Tale ain't going away!
I've made my decision, and Fairy Tale is no more.
He has to know something or like know what's best.
Hear
He's doing
me?
this for
You
everybody.
are never to speak its name again.
But it's
Leave
so
it in the
hard
past.
to just not be mad at him for doing this and just ruining everyone's life and the way that the life
Makarov was gone before the shock could wear off.
planned this whole time.
We were all in a daze. Eventually, everyone did have to start forging their own paths. As he'd said, just like that, Fairy Tale was over. We were left clutching those memories we'd shared.
Come on, Lucy, we're just about there.
Yeah, we're practically at the old guild hall.
I know. But honestly, I'm kind of too scared to get any closer. I mean, it was exciting when you showed up out of nowhere and talked about reviving the guild. So I let myself get fired up too. And right away, I sent out messages to everybody that had been in the guild, at least those I could find. No word from me for an entire year. Then suddenly, I asked them to drop everything, come to Magnolia and rebuild Fairy Tale. Maybe they've done exactly what Master said and started making their own way through life. Maybe
They'll
they've
be
moved
back.
on.
They gotta be back.
Are we the only ones who feel this way?
Yes, kinda.
I
Could be a whole big group behind
I know
her.
my memory's not that great, but it's only been a year.
Kana?
You're here.
What's up? It's so good to see you guys again. Wendy, I think you've grown a bit since last time.
No, not really.
And you're just as bouncy as always, Lucy.
Kana.
I decided I'd try to track down my old man, so I was gonna take a trip. Can hardly believe I got your letter. What a lucky break. I imagine everyone else feels the same. So come on. Everyone's waiting.
Yeah?
Field of gold.
Looking good, Lucy!
Biggest
You are
touching
rocking that
moments
long
in
hair.
the history of the show.
It's so awesome to see you guys!
When I got your letter, it made me really happy.
Heard Natsu caused a scene at the Capitol.
Hey, Wendy, we missed you
God,
and Carla
Romeo's so
around
big.
here.
Looking like a strawberry
Rocky.
there, Happy?
Certainly took you long enough. Back in Magnolia. It feels good.
Warren.
I'm
You
like
like the
beside
portable
myself with
communication lacrima I built?
He read your Sorcerer Weekly articles. And so did I.
Read us. Max.
Oui, oui. Here in the flesh.
Alzak, Biska, and little Oscar.
Still such a beautiful and happy family.
Chet, Troy.
Team Shadow Gear is together again!
I had to leave the council for that to happen.
You were working for the Magic Council?
Mako, Wakaba, and Romeo.
Gonna have to lock you guys up for being chumps.
Lucky.
Digging the new hairstyle.
Beechster.
I'm guessing that's some kind of reunion dance.
Kinana.
She actually learned some magic.
I wasn't gonna miss this for the world!
Yeah!
Lasana. Elfman.
A reunion fit for a real man!
Let's go.
Lucy.
There she is.
Mira, it's you.
Just like these characters, man. I'm gonna cry right now. Like these characters are so good. The story is so good, and I feel like it's changed my life. Like
It felt so natural
Oh
for
my
us
God.
to be together again. Like a real
so
family.
good.
I was so happy. But the tears wouldn't stop.
I missed you. Oh.
Guess what I found? A little ragged, but who cares?
I was almost gonna be like,
Our
it's
guild
a
is
broom for
back in
man.
action. Fairy Tale still rules.
Oh my god, so good. Wow, guys, this episode was huge. The reunion was great. Took 7 episodes from the final season to get everybody back. I'm so happy we're back. Oh my god, the reveals in this one was insane. It's insane is not even a big enough word. I feel like. Oh my gosh! And I didn't even get a chance, guys, to talk about what happened last episode at the very end with Frosh. I wanted to mention, like, you know, future Rogue mentioned how Gray was going to be the one that killed Frosh, and I forgot that they said Gray a few episodes back, but it's Gray, so Natsu was really apprehensive about it. Come to find out, he sees Gray with Frosh, and Gray loves him and just gives him a big hug and is so giddy about it. And so it wasn't so much that it was the Avatar group and everything that stopping them saved Frosh and changed time and all that stuff, but you almost have to look further back. Like, what happened with Gray? What happened to change Gray from becoming more of a bitter, evil person? And I don't even know, guys. You can go really far back. Like, I have to assume it was something with his dad. Maybe something changed where, like, somebody else was then, like, maybe Juvia, versus Keys way back then was able to do something, then allowing her to be with Gray.
The fairy tale
I don't know where I'm
reunion
going off
kicks
with this
off in
tangent, guys, but
Magnolia.
let's just see this
the hard
preview.
work we'll need to put in to build the guild up to our former glory. Although we're all worried that no one has heard from Master since that fateful day, the first order of business is to rebuild our wrecked guild hall. Then one day, as we start to get back on our feet, a man bearing the fairy tale emblem shows up with a message for us. Next time, the 7th guild master. The secret door will soon be opened.
Oh. That's the next big question I got, guys, is what is going on with the light and the luminous thing and all that. Like, oh my god. Hopefully that will be revealed, it looks like, next time with Urza down there. I didn't see who Urza was with. But my gosh, guys, like, these episodes, I'm blown away yet again. So what I was trying to say before, guys, just to wrap up that thought, was, yeah, with Gray, like, something happened with Gray to change him to more of and my gut is telling me right now, just thinking back, it's when Juvia confessed to him that she killed Keys, which then killed his father, and the way he responded to that, he said, "Oh my gosh, you set him free," and he, like, completely broke down and hugged her, and, like, they've been together since then. And, like, maybe that moment, maybe that was a turning point for Gray, and to not be so evil and like deep down these evil emotions and stuff, and then maybe that's why he was so loving to Frosh. I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to make sense and, like, make the complete circle here of future Rogue to current Rogue and all that stuff, because that Eclipse arc was so good and that story was so good with the time travel. I loved it. Oh, you know, guys, how I love time travel. Have you seen any of my other videos? So, and I haven't even gotten to the talk yet, guys, about Zeref and the big reveals there. Like, my gosh, it's Natsu's brother, and like, I don't even know what to make of that. I think I got to process that a little more, guys. I'm going to talk about it way more next time for sure. But rather than just having you guys listen to me for 10 minutes, I'll let you go. I'm going to stop this video now, guys. If you didn't know, guys, next Fairy Tale reaction, we are going to do the second Fairy Tale movie, Dragon Cry, before we resume with episode 285. I'm so excited to see what this movie's all about. The very first movie was awesome, so I can't wait for the second one. It's going to be good. So I'm quite excited to see that, guys. That'll be next out on the channel. I'm going to put it in the comments as well, but I do have to take a short break, so there is going to be a week delay, guys, and you know, if you're watching these as they come out, but the Fairy Tale movie will then be out next, followed by the more of the final season episodes. So keep checking back on the channel, guys. In the meantime, feel free to watch episode reactions of Black Clover and Eden Zero also on the channel, and our current opening anime reactions I've recently done to Attack on Titan and Radiant and Demon Slayer. All those were awesome. More on the way at some point, and yeah, that's about it, guys. So I'll let you go. Thank you again so much for watching. It really means the world to me that you're sticking around and hanging out and sharing your thoughts and feelings about these episodes and this reaction. So really appreciate it. Thanks again. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.